A beautiful look at downtown before.
Hey, Brian.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. We've got Damian Lillard, also Jalen Brunson out there, and it's Winslow in at the four-man position. And for the Spurs tonight, too. He keeps getting faster and faster.
You know, we all love scoring, and we love when fast. But on the defensive end, you have to get stops. Usually the teams that can do both, run fast and score and play defense, they win.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. And
got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Pass to Q. Three-pointer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Here's Primo. This one for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
He buries it from 3.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Jones. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Love how Pirtle gets his guys involved, whipping the ball around quickly.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Give him 8 points now.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Down low. Here's Primo. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
To the paint. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Q. And the 3 off target. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's Primo. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Portland trailing here. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Q, good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Primo. Sweet little floater.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Q. Fires the 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
The line for San Antonio, Jakob Poeltl, taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size, a 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Trailblazers out in front, leading by a point. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And with it,
getting the ball later in possessions when the defense isn't so sharp. You know, usually at the beginning of a defensive.
Well, when you're guarding Damian Lillard, you can't let up for a second, Grant.
And the Blazers, generally a methodical offense. Now, they don't mind using the clock and forcing the defense to cover for all 24.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
And for Portland, we've got Thomas Bryant. Johnson is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Q in at the 2. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
They ran away with this season series last year. It was one of the few teams they could beat. Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Jones. Here's Primo. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. What's up? So it's DeJounte Murray making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more. In for San Antonio. Jakob Poeltl out there with Lonnie Walker. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Nurkic in at center. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Pass to Poeltl. Now. And the shot goes down. Hurdle's got 6.
Really nice work. Hurdle going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
Here's Little. Walker covering. Lets it fly. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And there's the drive. Here's Pirtle. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Q, good.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Now Murray. He's got 15. Takes it inside, and it's rejected. Here's Q. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Now just a 5-point San Antonio lead.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Outside Murray. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Pirtle showing a little speed and some handles on that drive.
Outside Winslow. To the right side. The 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Walker for 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And he gets it back. Back to Vassell. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Kept alive. Winslow. And it's good for 2. Winslow's got 9 points.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Here's Vassell. Give him that one. Now shoot.
In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
San Antonio's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. On the wing, Vassell. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Q. Shoots. Can't nail the jumper. And so the San Antonio Spurs, they have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass.
Line change here for Portland. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so. BA, obviously championships matter, but I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that, too.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Spurs.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DeJounte Murray.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
Here's Q. Good. Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Primo. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Should just about do it. Big-time shot in the final stretches here.
This has been flat out a dominant performance. They earned this victory all the way.
San Antonio's got just 1 of 6 threes to go in the fourth. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for your Spurs, Josh Primo.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Q. Here's Cartwright. Collins with the rebound. Now here's Jones. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. So long, everybody.
Cause if they get them, I get them conquered. You know, not with them, they get them hot then. Stay low, finish the work, eager to drop ins. They just wanna be around money, but they are not friends. Until you fall back from them, that's where the plot ends.
arrived. Welcome to the My Team Unlimited $250,000 tournament.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. We'll watch the Portland Trail Blazers in this one as they go up against the Denver Nuggets here at Ball Arena. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg in our Sideline, D.A.
Kevin, thank you.
He is definitely letting the play develop, D.A. Thank you. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've got Winslow. Jalen Brunson out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Little. And for Denver, the guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And tonight, for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance, and coaches and players are too smart. You have to keep your opponents guessing, but leave no doubt the three-pointer is here to stay.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Winslow. Josh Hart comes in for Little. Q, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Garnett outside. Misses the three.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
The D just kind of stepping aside and ready to get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Astonagi. Garnett in the post. Last game out, he had 14. And here's Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Jokic has got 6.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
The shot's good from Q.
And something you have to appreciate about MP, he will go out of his way to spend time with the fans.
Well, you've seen it. I've seen it. It's something, Greg, that makes the NBA a special league. MP has the adoration of men. Good to see him giving back to the fans. I love it. About 3 seconds shot and game clock. No good from Q.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
He just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Shot's good from Q.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first. Quarter.
Morris looking over. The floor. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 4.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancers.
And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Some historic put up by Nikola Jokic, but he makes
it's easy for me, actually. I mean, I have such.
And it's certainly true, Greg. There's a depth of talent on this team.
With complementary skill sets, too. But let's not kid ourselves. It all revolves around the Joker and his unique skill set. They'll go as far as he takes them.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nuggets.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. We've got Q. Cartwright is out there with Thomas Bryant. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Simons in at the point. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. Portland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. They now take the lead. And that's 23 points for Q.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Denver calls timeout. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And last year, an entertaining season series.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Denver on top. They lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one. He's checked in for Jalen Brunson. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
The wing set for them, Barton and Gordon. Jokic is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. The Nuggets trail by 3. Barton throws it down.
Yeah, Will Barton has a full offensive arsenal. I mean, he can spot him, drive it, score off the dribble. That about covers it, doesn't it?
And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs, Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You can see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Brown, good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Lillard, the pass to Winslow. To the left wing for 3. No good from Q. And it's Porter with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. It's Barton on the wing. Jokic trying to free himself up and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Portland leading. Out left to the wing. Here's Q. Off target from outside. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And they take the lead. Porter's got 12.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Passes it to Porter. Murray outside. Barton, wide open, he fires, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 23 points for Will Barton. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Here's Q. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Q's got 14 points now in the second half.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why.
Ends with a big win by Portland in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.
That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in. That's my best friend, she a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in a. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. Beep, beep. Is that my bestie in a taxi? Fresh blowout, skin on town, she ready. You look good with a T at the end. I'm a hyper every time, now my friend. She been down since the jellies and the Bolo. Now me stepping out the Jeep, got my nut lows. When we pull up to the scene, they be filled with jealousy. It's a finicky, she gon' bring that phone with the T like. Guess what? All the rich boys.
On the right side of the last-gen bracket, the first round was action-packed as top-seeded SOH7 TV went down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious.
And last year's champion two-way Rocco moved on to the second round.
Just totally relentless.
It's a beautiful night in Portland, Oregon. We're ready for tonight's game. Happy Allie, it's
Thanks, Brian.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. The dynamic duo of Harris and Embiid at the 4 and the 5. James Harden out there with Shake Milton. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Johnson. Also Damian Lillard out there. And it's Winslow. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Reed. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. To the wing, right side. Here's Thibault. Banked it in off the glass. Thibault's got 5 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
From deep three-point range. The rebound by Nixon.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
To the wing on the left. Q, good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
The Sixers leading. Pass to Nixon. Hart with the defensive effort.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Thibault, and he dunks it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Too good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Springer. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. With 1 on the clock. Joel Embiid. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Philadelphia. And you ask Joel Embiid, he's not satisfied with the way he's playing recently.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
I guess the process continues, Grant.
And with big men, it's got to be a team effort. You got to feed him the rock, BA, inside and help him get it going.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, we've got Matisse Thybulle, and it's Springer in at the point. Here's Thybulle. Cartwright with a rebound. Portland has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Q can't get it to go.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Here's Springer. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in.
.121 left in the second. Pass to Harden. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Harden's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Q can't get it to go.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And you look at Harden's endurance, able to give 100% night in and night out. And he plays as many minutes as you need.
And the Blazers making a change here. Hart's checked in. Harden hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Oh, got that one up quick. He's got 17.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Thybulle, that's good.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
The Sixers trailing. Outside Harden. 12 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And he lobs it up top.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Q. And a miss there on the triple. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what Portland ends up going with a new group. The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been, and that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA, and I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern-day rosters seem to be being built.
And for the 76ers, we've got Matisse Thybulle, and it's Reed in at the 5. Thybulle on the wing. Pass to Reed. Outside Thybulle for the lead. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
The shot's good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
From deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Thybulle on the wing from outside the arc. And the 76ers get it back. Thybulle on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Springer. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Q. And it's Portland scoring again.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Thybulle. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Philadelphia's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. To the middle. And a two-handed jam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Here's Springer. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Fires from deep. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. So it's Portland, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More 2K action in just a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great play.
So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. With the late victories, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.